Welcome to Roy Haynes Park. My name is Coach Maria, and today I have my friend Coach Carmyn with PCA, and she's going to talk to you a little bit about mistakes.
Hi everyone, thanks for having me, Maria. Maria, thank you so much for the introductions. It's great to be here at Roy Haynes. Today our topic is mistakes. Mistakes are such an important part of the learning and growing process. You know, everybody makes mistakes and nobody really enjoys making the mistakes. But here at PCA, we want to encourage you to embrace those mistakes. Some people are fearful of trying new things for fear of making mistakes. So again, we want to encourage you to be a risk taker, try new things, and understand that you're going to learn from those mistakes. Something that we're also going to help you with is understanding what a mistake ritual is, and that's going to kind of help you get past the mistake so that you can focus on getting better. There are two parts to making mistakes. The first part is learning from them. We can learn some things like, I learned something new about myself today. We could learn something like, wow, there's an area where I know I can grow to get better. We could learn what our weaknesses are so that we know we have to put practice into making those weaknesses better. And most importantly, we can learn, wow, do I have the resources and the tools to help myself get better? Or do I have to lean on a friend, a coach, a parent, or someone else to help me be better with learning from that mistake? I have my friend Jessica here. She's gonna talk to us about part 2 of the mistakes. Hey Jessica.
Hey Carmyn, how are you?
It's great, it's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. So I love what you were saying about learning, but I know that the biggest thing about learning is how we respond to a mistake, right?
Absolutely.
How do we react? Like that's so important. And so when I think about that, it's 3 things. 1, I can only control what I can control, and that is how I respond. So I gotta work on control. The next thing is, you talked about a mistake ritual, which I think is really cool. So a mistake ritual is something that is like physical, that helps me move past that mistake and move on to the next play. So I don't just stay right here in my head. I actually can go and be the best kind of player, athlete, person, friend, anything by getting past my mistake.
Jessica, tell us about a time that you made a mistake.
Making a mistake. Well, you know, I was a softball pitcher, so part of my job was to make sure that that ball went on the inside part of the plate, and I didn't always do that.
How'd that make you feel?
It made me feel not great, especially when sometimes those hitters hit it the other way, and my team wasn't ready for it, because I made the mistake of not putting it where it needed to go.
What'd you realize?
Man, what I realized is the more that I practiced, the more I tried hard at it, I started hitting the inside part of the plate. It was pretty cool.
So you tried it again?
Oh my goodness, yes, I tried it again. I was like the inside queen. Like that's what I did.
How'd you get there?
Practice, practice, practice. Just moving forward and asking my coaches, because sometimes you need to do that. I wasn't sure how to do it, but I knew they could help me.
So you learned through practice.
I learned through practice, and here's what I got for you.
My turn now?
What was your mistake?
In basketball, because that's my sport growing up, my nickname was Butter, because I dropped the ball a lot.
Woo, how'd that make you feel?
Terrible, because in basketball you need the ball to score.
Yeah.
So embarrassed, ashamed, all of that.
How'd you respond, man?
At first, I was discouraged, and then at some point throughout my career, I learned a mistake ritual, believe it or not, and it was, I had to learn the skill that I needed, and I also learned somewhere during the middle of the game to close my eyes and take a deep breath and keep going.
I love it. That helped you get what to the next play?
Yep, just keep focusing.
Love it.
So when I was a kid, I used to play softball. And when I would make a mistake, I would get frustrated. And one of my mistake rituals that I would do would be to rub the sand, the clay, or the dirt. And what that was like would be me wiping away my mistake, clearing that space out so that I can get ready for that next play.
A common mistake ritual I use is shaking my hands. I can do this in basketball, I can do this when I'm playing video games, or I can do this when I make a mistake in school. It's very simple. Shake it off.
A mistake ritual I used when I was playing softball, either as a pitcher or as a hitter, it's just like this. So when I was here at the plate, I'd stand like this, I'd get ready and never failed. I'd swing and that mistake happened. So here's what I'd do. Take a step out, whoo, deep breath, say ready in my head, ready, step back in and get ready. And now I was ready for anything that pitcher had to throw me. So hope it helps you.
From today's lesson, it's going to be really important to remember that everyone makes mistakes. It's part of the learning process. How we respond to those mistakes is going to determine if we get better or not. And finally, that learning from those mistakes can lead to lots and lots of positive change. We learned some mistake rituals today. We want to encourage you to try some of those out at home or perhaps make your own. And below this video, there's an activity for you to do at home. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time.